Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. Something that truly boggles my mind. No matter how many times it happens, it still comes as a bit of a shock, a surprise to me when a developer, a studio, an actor, actress, any sort of creator in the entertainment industry comes out and insults or denigrates a potential customer or comes along and actually has a bit of negativity to say when someone gets a look at their video game. Well, in this case, we're talking about mouthwashing. I had never heard of it before until this little article came up and until these memes started going, these fan artist fan drawings came out about the main character right here. Over here at Fandom Pulse puts it into perspective. Mouthwashing audio developer loses his mind and, well, we could be being hyperbolic, but no. After the statements of this, there is no other explanation that this individual is losing their absolute mind. Loses his mind after Asmongold covered his game. His quote, "I feel sick to my f***ing stomach." And yeah, I'm only a minute in, so I'm not going to curse. Maybe, maybe not. Mouthwashing. It's a single-player science fiction adventure game that's been getting positive reception from gamers on Steam. Now, obviously, a bit of an indie game here, so how much in sales are they getting? Now, if you don't know who Asmongold is, he's rather popular. Used to be World of Warcraft streamer, and now gets into commentary all across the board. Talks about, well, whatever comes across his mind. Fans recommend one video after another. He's watches all kinds of things. Doesn't really have a single focused genre, single focused, I guess, concept that he goes after. He just talks about whatever he talks out about. And whether you like him or not, he is who he is. However, Asmongold started playing the game and the music and the audio developer, Martin Halden, the individual that has completely lost his mind. With overwhelmingly positive reviews, Mouthwashing has been picking up steam on Steam. See what you did there. From indie developer Wrong Open, so yes, it's definitely an indie game. The game is described as, quote, "The 5 crew members of the Tulpar are stranded in the empty reaches of space, shrouded in perpetual sunset. God is not watching." Oh, that's an interesting little concept there. Wonder what it plays like. Horror first-person adventure game following the dying crew of the shipwrecked space freighter. The gamers have made comments saying the storyline is short and sweet with no filler, but that it's very well written with intense horror elements. Well, some shortcomings, but definitely positive. Something the studio can learn from, right? The game came to Asmongold's attention after it was revealed developers of the game were receiving harassment because of some of the scenes depicted in fan art on X. Should I be careful showing these pictures? Let's just go with it. Company responded in a based way. Oh, okay. So this is from Wrong Organ. Did I say Wrong Open? Wrong Organ. Some mouthwash fan creators have been receiving harassment over works that others have found distasteful because the internet's going to internet. If you see fan works that you do not like, block, ignore it. Sounds like a pretty base thing to say to me. I think we should all follow suit with that. If you don't like it, don't watch. Any form of harassment is unacceptable. If you can't be respectful and considerate, this fandom is not the place for you. Now, that's a rather interesting thing to say, especially what we're about to experience. Now, the artwork in question, well, it's a bit revealing. Situation began because fan art of the character was done showing Anya in knee-high stockings and in lingerie under a blouse that is in danger of busting open because, heaven forbid, we make attractive women. However, since Asmongold came to the defense of the game, mouthwashing audio and music developer, so someone that's not even 100% responsible for the gameplay itself, decided he has something to say. Martin over here, lovely individual, I'm sure. The anti-woke crowd has found the game, and I feel sick to my fucking stomach. See, I'll curse. We're 5 minutes in almost. Being on Twitter is going to be unbelievably painful from now on that I don't know if I can be active on here. I don't have the energy for this. because Asmongold showcased your game to tens of thousands of people who may or may not have seen it to begin with? Oh my goodness, let's clutch some pearls, simply because you don't like him as a content creator. Maybe perhaps put your moronic biases aside, because if anything, I wouldn't consider Asmongold as anti-woke. He's anti-stupid, he's pro-fun, and if you make something that's not stupid and is fun, he'll promote it. If it is stupid, he'll point and laugh and make fun of you. He has his own opinions. I wouldn't call him a fence-sitter. I would simply call him an individual who makes up his own mind and doesn't follow or doesn't even pay attention to which way the wind is blowing. But simply because you don't like some of the people that follow him or you disagree with some of his opinions, then obviously he must be the anti-woke, and we must clutch our pearls. Ironically, the developer is upset that people are coming to the defense of the mouthwashing game, and he's upset by it because, yeah, Asmongold came to the defense of the art, the game, and he even played it. I lost track of everything. The developer's upset that people are coming to the defense of the mouthwashing game, and he's upset by it, which shows the disdain that so many activists, well, woke activists, ideological activists, morons, essentially, in the gaming industry have for their own customer base. Why would you go so far as to sabotage the possibility of more people getting eyes on your game? It's just absolutely ridiculous. Grum's over here posting, one of the devs of mouthwashing is really upset that Asmongold found the game. I've never mentioned it till today, but I'm apparently already preemptively not welcomed, so he's blocked. Oh, did Martin go on a little blocking spree? I'm sure he did. Over here on Twitter, Sophia Narwitz puts it ever so eloquently. He created a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yes, Martin did. The response to Asmongold is what garnered backlash among that crowd. He created his own problem. A situation where you have a streamer, again, whether you like them or not, shows off the game that you created to, again, tens of thousands, if not more, people who wouldn't have seen the game before. And you are sick to your stomach because of it. Sophia continues with, Asmongold likes the game and recommended it, but this dude got mad that the wrong person enjoys the game. So he attacks that portion of the audience while proclaiming it will be a painful time on Twitter. But Asmongold liked the game wouldn't make anything Asmongold liking the game wouldn't make anything painful. If anything, it would just make the devs extra money. Well, that's what you want when you create a product that's made to be sold. You want more people's eyes on it, regardless of what their political or ideological opinions are. At least, if you listen to Michael Jordan, because they tried to get him to endorse one political side over the other, and, his response was, everybody buys shoes. Everyone buys tennis shoes. Everyone plays video games. You want as many people as possible with eyes on your product. Why would you celebrate? Why would it make you feel sick to your stomach that Asmongold is checking out your game? Why would you celebrate trying to upset Elon Musk and Grums? These are big name people who others pay attention to. They listen to them. People who don't like them pay attention to them. People who like them pay attention to them. They watch them. They listen to what they say and what they promote. So if they're promoting your product, maybe that's a good thing all around. Sophia continues, if anything, it would just make the devs extra money as more people go to play it. As a creator of a commercial product, one just needs to accept that people you don't like will play it. Welcome to capitalism. And it's so very simple. We'll end on this. Zach, even after this D-bag, moronic activist came out and said how sick to his stomach he would be if Asmongold played it, he played it anyway. He bought the game. Sure, he's got way more money than any of us, but he still put his money where his mouth is. He bought the game, he played it, and I believe he streamed it. So, finished mouthwashing the game, obviously. The jokes write themselves. Really great experience that shows the potential in storytelling where you don't pull punches and respect the complexity of evil. the more people talk about it, I'm actually interested in maybe checking it out. I don't know, but maybe. Would definitely recommend. Looking forward to seeing what the studio comes up with next. Well, unfortunately, Zach, a good old Martin over here who works at the studio, he doesn't want you touching his game with a 10-foot pole, unfortunately. So, Martin going off on his little blocking spree, couldn't care less about the pronouns. Call yourself whatever you want to. What else do we have? Oh, he ranted on Blue Sky. Blonde Pizza over here says, I'm so sorry you've been dealing with all this. People putting eyes on your game. Okay. Taking time for yourself and away from socials is a great idea, and we'll all be here to support you when you get back. Holy shit. This is mental instability. Martin Halden responds, thank you. That means a lot. Heart emoji. I really, really want to be active. Are you drunk? I really wanted to really. Oh my goodness, the typos. Does Blue Sky not have have auto correct or anything like that? I really want to be active and engaged, but my mental health is taking a big toll. But it's best for me to take a step back. Your mental health, because Asmongold promoted your game. That I have no words, at least none that I could probably say on YouTube. You. Paint chip, here's paint chip eating, window licking, room temperature IQ individual can't handle someone you don't like promoting your game. This is the state that we're in, ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was, if this was coming from the mainstream AAA, quadruple A studios, it's to be expected. But this is an indie studio, independent, getting away from the AAA, single A, double A, perhaps, either one, going out on their own, trying to make a name for themselves with their first, second, third title, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll find out. But this is how you're going to react because you have been infected so much with this virus that you cannot handle someone you don't like checking out your game. We'll see how it goes. I do wonder if the sales have gone up, but that's all I've got. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all those nifty little things that YouTube is begging you to do. And I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.